you kick off the top of the sarcophagus. You find lying within it a fully dressed, fully undecomposed corpse
I'd like to cut
with a
its head off.
face that exactly resembles yours.
Here we go again. We did
Yep,
find
cutting its head
himself.
off, no
he
questions.
did find himself. I knew it.
Wait. Shouldn't we, like, chronomancy coin this thing or something?
No, we don't want to do that again.
You can certainly try to chronomancy coin this thing.
Well, so maybe check out the other three. Or
Yeah, check out the other
coffins
two.
first.
I'd like to just finish with the head cutting first, and then let's check the other.
Wait, what head cutting?
To cut off his own head, or like the
Cut off its head.
Oh, you're cutting off his head. Okay, sure. Cut off his head.
It looks
You
like
cut
me,
off
so
you cut off a head that looks exactly like your own head, except for a slightly different haircut. Baur's hair, I kind of assume, is like cut short / buzzed.
yes.
Yeah. His is buzzed to a slightly longer length than yours.
So somebody like me with zero actual respect,
Zero.
trying to like take care of themselves. So me with bad taste.
Sure.
So,
If that's
like
how
you?
choose to look at it.
But with worse taste.
We are a colony of fungus living within a humanoid, and that is still disturbing to us. Watching him cut off a head of this.
Here, give me the skull. I'll clean it and mark it and put it in the bag with the rest.
I love how nonchalant you are about this now.
Do you have any
At
idea
this
how many
point, here's
skulls
the
I
thing.
have in my bag of holding at this point?
Like, he's got the
Like
labels
six?
pre-written out with little string ties ready to go.
Well, yeah, you don't want to get them confused.
Now
don't wanna be,
Sudoku's
like,
a fucking
trying
anthropologist
to-
now.
You don't want to be like trying to find the skull of the cultist that you captured back in the first dungeon, and get it confused with the skull of the cultist you captured in the third dungeon, or the skull of Maximilian, who looks also like Baur. I mean, shit! I got like a dozen skulls at this point. I gotta keep them straight.
Sudoku's a fucking anthropologist, and maybe like anthropologist / Indiana Jones at this point. I don't know. It belongs in a museum.
We can pretend it's like that.
Hey, listen, the
Yeah.
difference between anthropology and grave robbing is entirely a matter of whether or not they can still sue.
It's all about writing down and tagging what you find.
It's about science.
Right.
Science! Anyhow, you want to look at the rest of these coffins?
Yes.
Okay. You're gonna check and see if any of them are trapped?
Yes.
Yes.
I assume that's what
Give
we
me
were doing.
two more
Like
investigation checks.
you said none of them were trapped when I did my first one.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Alright, Baur, give me 2 more strength checks. See if you can open these. That'll do, with advantage from Kristana. Yeah, you break open the 2 others, and you find that each of them contains someone whose face, general physique, complexion, all exactly resemble yours. Why do I keep saying remember? They all wear different armor. Some of them carry different weapons with them. One of them has a bow. One of them has a spear instead of a sword. They have different emblems on their armor, but all of them look exactly like you.
You are a very strange one, Baur.
I assume you're cutting off their heads too.
Yes.
I'll get more
Baur
labels
continues
ready.
to crack open a cold one.
Oh, God. Cracking open a cold one with
With the boys, as in
and
himself.
Christona.
And Christona.
Jesus Christ. You fucking degenerates.
We are the filthy degenerates that he needs to destroy, apparently. Fuck.
No.
Baur
Zalen's having a
is-
great time watching you cut off the heads of people who look just like you. When you crack open the third one, actually, you do hear a bit of cackling laughter that is not the liches.
A challenger has arrived.
Hmm?
The challenger has arrived.
Can we tell where the cackling is coming from?
Yeah.
Seems to be emanating from inside of the coffin.
Well, that's not creepy.
When you open it up, you do find another Baur clone with carrying a spear instead of a sword, but you hear some faint laughter.
I search the inside for any, like, glyphs or runes or anything like that.
Roll investigation.
Is it old man laughter?
It is old man laughter.
Damn. Nope.
The kind which I assume you'd be very familiar with at this point, Baur.
Yep.
It sounds exactly like that dream you had of the guy who, as you put it, made you a knight of the chronomancy coin.
Alright, but like, seriously, what the fuck's going on with you, Baur?
We wish to know also.
So do I.
Like, you are in a party with a literal mushroom person, a cleric ranger who is collecting dozens
A
of
headhunter.
skulls.
Literal headhunter.
Cleric Ranger Headhunter.
Right, and a guy who used to be, I don't know, trying to get the cursed pirate sword, but has realized that's a bad idea. Is that an accurate statement of you, Diggeroy?
I was once part of the crew of the most evil pirate the world has ever seen.
Right. And despite all this, you are by far the most bizarre member of this party.
Zadok
By
has a
far.
point.
I feel like I've just kind of lucked into this by poking people with a coin. So, with the way things have gone, I feel like the old guy is still me somehow. As it's turned out, everybody else I poke with the coin, except that one guy that I did just so I could kill again because I wasn't happy with the way I did it.
Not really helping your case on the bizarre point there.
No.
It's quite a
Wait,
mystery.
wait. Is a pirate saying he doesn't understand killing someone with a bit of flair, maybe a bit of panache?
Oh no, I get that.
Not that
That's
part.
probably like the least bizarre part of everything that's happened with you.
Bringing back for extra practice is weird.
We know very little about you, Baur.
At this point, I'm like half expecting Baur to be like a doppelganger or some other sort of like eldritch abomination.
I'm wondering.
Am I? That'd be sweet.
I'm wondering if there's a factory somewhere that just churns out Bowers.
It's like the Warforged. Like it's the competitor company.
Yeah.
Except they went the Detroit Become Human route and just went super.
NGE, just the clone room.
Went
By all
Uncanny
means.
Valley with it.
By all means, continue to furnish me with your Baur theories.
Baur
So
conspiracy
you can
theories.
decide which one you like the most.
Make
Oh
that.
no, I know exactly what's going on with Baur. That is known, and I think you guys have all the individual pieces to figure it out yourselves. Actually, I think you do. You just have to. You might have to make a couple leaps to put them all together in the right way, but we'll
I mean,
see.
I
It's a
feel like I made a
time
couple
night.
leaps to get to like army of doppelgangers, so that must be the right solution.
Army of doppelgangers seems legit, sure.
He's like Sam Beckett. He has to go back in time to put right what once went wrong. Just jumps into different bodies, but they're clones of himself.
We'll see.
Oh, I forget. Some of you are too young for Quantum Leap.
I'm thinking of that one. The problem with that one is he turned into that body, and he wouldn't leave behind corpses.
Hmm.
That's the time traveler problem. Normally,
That's what I was thinking. He keeps jumping back into clones of himself at various points in time.
Possibly.
There was an anime with the character in it that would be perfect for that.
We haven't actually seen the Lich in person, have we?
You've seen
God,
a
we
saw him in the
projection of
dreams.
him at one point.
Do I remember what his skull looked like? Did it look like the Baur skulls I have?
He's way too
looked
smart to
like
be
a
Baur.
skull.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, skulls have, like, slightly different features to them, just like people's faces have
Alright,
different features to
alright.
them.
Make me a medicine check to see if you can identify somebody's. If you can identify. No, you're not sure if it's the same fucking skull. The Lich was. Oh yeah, the Lich still had a little bit of a face on him, but he was mostly skull. No, you're not sure.
Alright.
You don't.
We run
You
into
don't.
Zaylin
You didn't
again.
exactly take exact measurements of the Lich's fucking skull on his projection that he was sending at you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't
Um,
thinking about it when we were talking to him before. And next time we run into them, though, like, either in person or in projection, I'm pulling out one of the Baur skulls to, like, is this the same guy?
Get the calipers out.
Sure.
You don't need to go that far. Again, it's just like a face. You don't need to get a caliper out to see if somebody's got the same face.
Wow.
I mean, I think I've seen enough skulls at this point to be able to recognize, like, if they at least look similar.
Yeah, I mean, you have several different Baur people skulls.
Right. Like, I'm pretty sure at this point I could recognize Baur's skull even without the skin on it.
That's kind of creepy to say.
Yeah, well, he should stop giving me skulls of himself.
I mean,
Did
I
you want
haven't
me to
actually.
recognize what his skull looked like? He wouldn't have given me 5 of them.
Can we take a point of order here for a second? How many of these have I given you, and just for
There are
you just took?
I'm pretty sure there's only 4, not 5.
That's right, there's only 4.
First of all,
I mean,
Wait.
That's the problem.
Maximilian and these 3? But you gave them to me.
I don't think there was any kind of negotiation here about who
I mean,
was giving
presumably we're
anything.
gonna have to question them later. I mean, you do want to figure out what the fuck happened to them, right?
I'm not against this, but there was still no question of whether I was okay with that. You were just like, "Oh, a skull."
Well, we're not gonna, like, take off a skull of like a corpse that we have questions for and not keep it.
Wait, let me ask you this. Across a skull that you didn't have questions for.
What kind of skull wouldn't you have questions for?
My case.
We've had plenty of skulls that we
Mailroom.
haven't had questions for.
Mailroom Orcus followers.
It's not like we're keeping the skulls of these three undead.
This, I think, is the weirdest D&D session I've ever been part of.
Really?
No, wait, what?
I feel like we've gotten weirder before.
Actually, no. This is not the weirdest session. This is the weirdest conversation I think I've ever listened to.
I don't think I've ever
Speak with
seen
dead means you get to
concentrated weird.
Wait.
speak with
wait.
dead means you get to shoot first
Worse.
and ask questions later.
Why
It's like perfectly
choose?
valid cleric reasoning.
I'm not sure whether this or how many hookers / liquid hookers can you fit in a trunk takes the cake on that one.
Wait, when was that?
What?
It was a discussion that started with a volume versus ideal volume that went to the spherical cow in a vacuum, and then we transitioned to fitting hookers in a trunk, and oh wait, no, ideal hookers, so they'd have to be liquid.
Wait, when? What? I must have this in an archive, but now I need to know which archive.
No, this was a conversation I had with colleagues at NASA.
Oh. That makes more sense. Why did I not think of that?
Total sense.
God damn it.
Oh,
A great game, everyone. Jeez.
GG.
you fucking G.
Oh. Yeah, we
So
just
did
had to deal
everyone
with the
have a
liquids
good
of
time?
vomiting on a slug. That's how we go.
God.
Hey, that wasn't my idea. I just went with it.
That makes you the first follower. That's how things get done.
Exactly.
Oh.
I love y'all.
Oh. This was great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, okay. I don't have. There's more of this dungeon to explore, but I mean, I think this is as good an ending point as we're gonna hit tonight.